Okay, let's see here. Get the music volume right. Okay, set it to the good album. Alright, so I think I want to work on being able to equip different usables. Like, that is my goal. Don't know how I'll do it quite yet, but I can deal with it when I get there. So I probably want it to be in pre-game. Yeah, so like right along here, I want to, ask what, or not ask, just prompt what's equipped or not. Hey, Bunny Skills, how you doing? I'm willing to do sprite art, by the way. Alright. As it's probably obvious, am not the best at that, so I might ask, but we'll see. Right now I'm working on usable items, trying to get the player to be able to switch using a shield, a dummy, or a healing station, attack dog, things like that. So we'll probably start with the shield. And I'm actually going to make a variable for that. Yeah, usually you should get your baseline code done before sprites, so are you talking about the graphics and the GIF I saw originally? That's my entire game is created through art and visual mechanics, therefore my art is a critical aspect. There you go. Yeah. It's good to know your vision as to what's most important when you start the project, so it's good that you got that down. Spamming my Pinterest feed with so much pixel art. Yeah, learned quite a bit though. There's I feel like it probably costs some money, but on Heartbeast's website there's a really useful pixel art class as well. Do some concept art while it's at school. I'd love to see it if you want to send a Imgur or Gyazo link or something like that. Alright. Add that script. I didn't even consider adding that as an actual key to my script. So right click. then I suppose I can just do this for... I should really create a another... like a variable to go alongside that to ensure that the thing has been used. You know, I really should just... it would be easier if I set these to the object itself. Actually, yeah, if that is required nullies, I can actually just say we need to actually name the script. Check it Discord. Oh, okay. I see. Let me... quality makes me really sad. I believe it's been downgraded. It will be sent. Oh, there we go. I see it. That's actually cool. That makes me want to do more, more like physical, concept art. Because I have a, drawing tablet that I've been wanting to hook up. No, if I have time tonight, I'll hook it up. Do some concept art. But that's really cool. Let's see. So here. So essentially, I want to create an inventory then for the player, which shouldn't be that hard at all. You have a drawing tablet and mediocre pixel art? Something suspicious here. Trust me, I find it much easier to work in these lower resolution, sort of done in Game Maker's built-in image editor than to use a drawing tablet. It's not a very good drawing tablet either. It's like a Turcom it's not even pressure sensitive, so I'm like, what's the point in really using it? But I think I'll try and hook it up tonight. The only reason I haven't hooked it up is because my table right now, I don't have an actual desk right now. I'm on like a card table. So I had a little trouble getting it to sit flat, but I'm sure I could just get a book or something and put it on top of that. This will just draw the text, actually. Array inventory. That's what I was thinking. I could use an array. That'd probably be the most efficient method. But at the same time, I'm really just checking if something's unlocked or not, and then setting a inventory based on that. So, yeah, I suppose I could. Do an array. Yeah, I'll consider it. I usually tend to stay away from arrays for tiny stuff like this. Oh, you seriously don't need to hassle that. Yeah, I'm literally just gonna check, like, oh, has the player bought the shield? If that's the case, then give them a button that allows them to equip it. If shield the shield, what I have for the shield right now is it basically is just a bubble around the player that will absorb a certain amount of damage before the player's health actually starts, depreciating. I might actually want to go back and change how this works then, if I'm gonna just say string global dot equip. If that's the case, then I probably just want to go back to here and just say case shield and case dummy, and like do it by that so that I can just use it in the currently equipped as well. Which makes me want to set it to nothing here. Yeah, that makes the most sense. Alright. Oh, I probably want to set the text size. F18? What are my fonts? 18, 20? What's right, 20? I have a feeling I'm going to redo this whole pre-game screen eventually. Just because it's kind of ugly right now. I have a feeling that's gonna look really bad, but we'll see. Oh yeah. That looks like garbage. I think I know the issue. There we go, that's the issue. That doesn't look too bad. I might want to do a... I probably want to make the inventory just a whole nother screen, honestly. If this is how it looks, I might want to do that. Oh, and I should get accuracy working. Let me put that on my to-do list, if that's not already on my to-do list. Get accuracy working. There we go. Are you using surfaces for your menus? Like draw, as in drawing to a surface? Because if that's the case, no. I just have buttons tied to a parent. Because that way I find it easier for me for the back button. I can just say directly, oh, depending on what room, tell it to go to another. Different drawing to a surface. No, I'm not drawing to any sort of surface just because for now, I really don't need to. Like, all I'm drawing is text on a sort of, you know, the only real, the most complex my text has gotten is drawing the stats for the GUI. Yeah, I have not really considered doing surfaces, just because I can get by doing it straight just in the draw event without the need for a surface. The moment I need a surface, though, I'm sure I'll regret not doing it that way. Okay. Alright, how do I want to do that? What I'm actually going to do, normally I would do this in some sort of draw event, but I'm actually curious to see if it'll work this way, so that's why I'm going to do it. Let's see. Alrighty, I'm trying to get some progress done. Need anything, hit me up through Discord. Alright, have a nice night. Good luck with your game. Hope you get some progress. Let's see, is this inside 32? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30. Okay. If it's the pregame room and shield is greater than 0, then I want to set equip equal to shield. Yeah. We'll see how that works. Not quite sure how that'll work out. Yeah, I forget we have sounds now, huh? Yeah, I forgot the ant actually can't kill me yet. So we're just gonna kill by the venom. Okay, cool. Ah, sweet. That's working already. Cool. Alright. Oh, that's actually great. Okay. So then I want to create no, not a timeline. Object or outline, I suppose we should call it. Consistent. This should be in the step event. It's messy looking, but I mean, that does what it needs to. Yeah, that works. That should work. But as for defaults, or just defaults, that will be image equals 0. Because it won't matter where the where it is. Alright, and then I should just be able to dump that like anywhere in the room. If I put it in the top corner, it should just snap to where it needs to. At least we'll try. It's not visible. Get some money. Die. Go to the shop. Okay, cool. That is awesome. That's working. Does it work with the dummy yet? Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay, that's awesome so far. Cool. What do I do for the shield? Basically just take the same thing. Alright. It should work, we'll try it. That's nothing. Now it's a shield. Now it's the dummy. Cool. That's great. I like that. Quit button doesn't even work. I'm still trying to use it. Alright. We can actually move those over. Okay. And the dummy's not gonna work, I don't think. We could still use it. We can still see if it works. Which means I should be in my usable scripts. Since create on dummy. Oh. That should work then. I should actually check the shield if my used script works. Okay, I can't use the shield again once it's used. That's exactly what I needed. Okay, it's not creating the dummy. So, does the dummy just not know what to do? It's less than or equal to 6. It should be less than or equal to 5. Image index. Oh, this image is greater than or equal to 6. I see. I see what my issue was. Okay. And then in the usables. Oh. I see. Used was set. I'll just do this end report. Switch to the dummy, and it creates a dummy, but its speed, image speed, needs to be set. Then it should look fine. If that's the only issue, then we should be fine, honestly. Yeah, that's a dummy. Do want to test again the sound. That doesn't sound too bad. Yeah, that's not too bad at all. Okay, cool. So now I just should start making more usables. I can work on the dummy later, but I get everything just in front of me and ready to go through the process of being made usable. Let me look up if I can do this in array or not. 'Cause if I can, I'll probably just do that. No, you know what? It's not even worth doing it in an array. I'll get it to I'll make it work. My train of thought was that I could put the amounts and the variance that I'm trying to deal with in a sort of array, but I feel like I'll be fine the way that it is now. Oh, whoops. Didn't realize that was the object. This should be the station. Set that to my brush. Okay. And I want to have... I'll just do a... yeah, fun fact. I was about to do a red cross, but then I remembered. Oh, hey, Peter's Pants, how you doing? I like that name. Fun fact: the Red Cross actually, the organization, the Red Cross, does not actually like people using that logo in games, and that's why most people try and opt for a like a red H or something. That's just a random fun fact. Interesting. Yeah, something about... I read it in an article somewhere. Something about how they don't want it to undermine the actual status that the red cross symbol has. That looks good. We can use that. Can use that. And is this 2D? This is 2D. Let's get a top-down perspective shooter. Station, and then the attack dog. What engine are you working with? This is Game Maker Studio 2 Professional Edition. Game Maker usually has a pretty terrible rep, or at least it has in the past, 8 or 9 years or something, just because it was so accessible. But this Professional Edition really kind of whipped into shape all of the issues that the older versions had. They made the interface a lot like Unity with the flowchart system, actually. It's really nice. Station, and then what else do I have to do? The attack dog. world am I going to draw a dog? And how am I going to make it? Yeah, whatever. I'll figure it out. If the art here is not indication enough, I'm not an amazing pixel artist. But I make it work. Yeah, I'll make it kind of funny. Make him have a tongue hanging out of his mouth. Oh, that is not a dog. Oh, wow. Part of me just wants to keep it just because I think it's terrible, but it's fine. A dog nose usually goes like, I don't know how to draw a dog. I'll figure it out. It's gotta have ears. Dogs have to have ears. Okay, now it's a rabbit. Oh no. I'm just gonna placeholder this. There. That's our placeholder. Which means I should... should really try and finish the dummy if I'm gonna do the health station and everything, which I'll work on that now actually. Yeah, that should be fine. Then So that only is going to work with zombies for now. But if we just copy that code into each, or, you know, even set it, that's something that can be set, and just have event inherited, then we'll just do that. If I can get a few zombies. Hey, it works. Okay. Cool. Very cool. So what I actually think I want to do is take this step event and just initialize that to begin with. And just here put and we'll see how that works. Ah, that's what I figured. Speed dir. Yeah, it doesn't like that I'm creating an instance variable in a yeah, it thinks it's a I can always just get rid of that because I'm not using dir anywhere else. So it makes sense if I just make it a instance variable. Okay, zombies are still working. That's good news. Oh, I didn't equip it. Oops. Cool. And I'll just have it lose health over time. Am I creating the health for the dummy yet? I am. So what I really want to do is just test then, because right now that dummy is kind of useless if it can only take one hit. But I want to test if it actually can take a hit. It wouldn't even spawn. No, okay. What is dummy health set? Ah, should be max dummy health. There we go. Oh, that was cool. Okay. Kind of diverted it. That's nice. Yeah, by the way, I don't know who's watching right now, but if anybody has any suggestions for anything I'm doing right now, I'm very open to criticism, ideas, suggestions, things like that. So even, really, this can just be just a quick diversion. That went away really quickly. Why is that? There we go. There we go. That is essentially perfect. Alright. Now to test if I just buy the shield and equip the shield instead. I now have the shield equipped. That's damn near perfect. Yeah, I'll take it. Now the health station. I'm gonna have to figure out how I want to represent that. I'm thinking it'll just spawn a little totem sort of deal, and it'll draw a line. I can just draw a line consistently from the player to the totem when it's within range, and then the totem will. Oh, hold on. The dummy is done. It'll only heal for a certain amount of health, and then it will stop. So and I'm thinking the health will just compound, so it'll, it'll heal 1 and then increase, exponentially. I'm just gonna call it a heal station. Just so I don't have to think about health station. Health station max. Let's see, what time is it? It's 11. I'll stream for another 10 minutes or so. That's definitely gonna cut off, but that's okay. I'm just just trying to make sure that you can purchase the actual item first before I do anything. Yeah, it's cutting off, but that's okay. That was expected. Okay, so cool, and then it should just not know what to do. Yeah, it doesn't know what to do. Just test all these one more time. Get a lot of them and see how the dummy fares then. Yeah, that was actually a good diversion, considering. Okay. That was pretty good. That was pretty productive. Got the usables working. Yeah, that was good. Probably gonna stream again tomorrow. If you want to keep up with what I'm doing, you can always give me a follow or join my Discord. It's up on the screen on the right. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it a night because that was pretty good. Yeah, if you have suggestions, feel free to shoot me a message on Discord or shoot me a message on Twitch. Yeah. Bye-bye, everybody.